Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So this video is for the star sign of Libra. This is a general reading. So give me a thumbs up. Let me know that this general reading resonates with you. Let me know in the comment section which part of this general reading resonates with you. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed yet. Hit that little notification bell. Let me know. That way you know when I post videos. All right. And this video is for the new moon solar eclipse energy that we got, new moon solar eclipse that we got coming here actually tomorrow already. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about what the solar eclipse is about. So solar eclipses are often viewed as cosmic resets or a spiritual plot twist that is happening. All right, and that accelerates personal and collective evolution. Like lunar eclipses, which typically signifies emotional endings, solar eclipses are celebrated as powerful catalysts for new beginnings and major life shifts. So the core spiritual theme is transformation and renewal. The temporary darkness represents the death of the old self and the rebirth into a higher frequency of consciousness. Shadow work. As the moon obscures the sun, hidden truths and shadow aspects of your personality, like suppressed fears, old habits, the ego, patterns, are often illuminated for processing and release. The balance of opposites, the alignment of the sun, the masculine and consciousness, and the moon, the feminine and the unconsciousness, symbolizes a sacred union and the need for harmony between your inner and your outer world. So the masculine, the sun, would be the solar plexus, which is your willpower, your strength, your consciousness, your life force energy. And then the feminine is your sacral chakra, which is your emotions, your intuition, again, your unconsciousness. This is where we hold on to emotions, and sometimes them emotions muddle our intuition there, Libra. So we are bringing a sacred union within ourselves and harmony between our inner worlds, which is going through a rebalance, a healing, into our outer world. So as within, so without, we are mirroring this energy to the universe. All right, so karmic acceleration. In many traditions, eclipses are fated events that can compress 6 months of growth into just a few days, pushing you towards your true destiny. So the best spiritual practices that are recommended is prioritize and rest. The energy can be chaotic and exhausting, and many practitioners suggest rest and grounding rather than heavy manifestation. So the new moon is recommending that instead of working on manifestation, it's about rest, because we're going through a healing process. We're going through a rebalancing. And then your next step will be given to you through meditation, through this rest, so that you can take that break and do the much healing work of facing them shadow. It's like going through the dark night of the soul within a day. All right. Introspective rituals. Use the time for journaling and meditation to identify what you are ready to let go of and what intentions you want to plant for the future. Avoid major decisions. From the solar eclipse, right after that, we have Mercury going retrograde, which is not a good time for making major life decisions, signing contracts. There's going to be a lot of miscommunication, a lot of misunderstandings when it comes to expression. Your electronics are going to be messing up. because the Mercury retrograde is happening in this eclipse portal. Okay, and it stays much retrograde until March 20th, and then you got the post retrograde, which is about a week. So around the end of March will be the good time where you could start making decisions, start signing contracts, and so forth. All right. So avoid major decisions because information is often eclipsed or hidden. It is often advised to wait a few days before making permanent life changes. But I recommend at least a month. All right. At least a month before you start making any decisions. All right. So the solar eclipse in Aquarius is the new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius is occurring on February 17th. It marks the beginning of a major multi-year astrological storyline. In astrology, eclipses are cosmic reboots that speed up destiny, often bringing sudden shifts to align you with your true path. Core spiritual themes: radical authenticity. The eclipse pushes you to shed performative versions of yourself and embrace your inner weirdo, unicorn, uniqueness, whatever you want to call it. It is a time to break rules that no longer make sense. Collective awakening. As an air sign, Aquarius governs communities and humanitarian efforts. You may feel pulled towards social environments or notice shifts in your friendship circles. And right after the eclipse, the new moon rolls into Pisces, which reveals hidden enemies within your circle of people that you, within your community, within your friendship, whatever. All right, so be aware of that. The future calling. Unlike the new moons, the eclipse is future oriented, prompting you to envision possibilities that once felt unrealistic. So it's like the divine is pulling you out of your comfort zone of traditionalism, such as being competitive with the neighbors or being like the walls of control are following, and humanity is evolving from the 5th generational root race into the 6th generational root race. Like the ending of the 5th, 55, if a lot of you are saying 55, the end of the 5th root race and the beginning of a new version of human evolution where we are more conscious to our intuition, to our psychic abilities, all right, and more conscious to on a spiritual level, like becoming one is what I'm feeling. All right, so key astrological influences is Uranus square. The eclipse is in a tough square with Uranus, the planet of shock. So you're going to be having a lot of tower moments, a lot of aha moments, a lot of unveiling, a lot of truths coming out that could be a bit shocking. This can cause high-strung energy, racing thoughts, or zany unpredictability. North Node alignment. This is the first eclipse in a series on the Aquarius-Leo axis that will last until March 2028. So spring of 2026 to spring of March 2028. That's how long this portal or this transit is going to last. Saturn Neptune conjunct, which I feel is very, very important to the grand awakening, because Neptune is the planet of illusions. So a lot of old structures, illusions are going to be cracking. Occurring just days after the eclipse, this transit dissolves old structures, Neptunian, which it rules your subconscious, which is the moon energy, the water energy, while demanding you to build something new with integrity. Saturn, divine timing, karmic justice, discipline. Okay. So the Neptune is ruled by Pisces. So remember, I said the solar eclipse is in Aquarius, and while the moon is still new, it is rolling over into Pisces. But the eclipse is happening in the Aquarius sign, okay? All right, so that's a little bit about the energies and what is happening here. So recommendations: avoid major decisions. Avoid making major decisions between the eclipse portal, but I feel like don't do it until the end of March, because not only do we have the eclipse portal, but we have that Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde is the worst time to do magic, make life decisions, to sign contracts. All right, manage your energy using grounding techniques such as yoga or spending time in nature to manage your energy. So grounding is very important. Reflect on the past. Themes from 2008, 2009 may resurface, as it was the last time a similar North Node eclipse occurred in Aquarius. All right. So yeah, we are doing a lot of reflecting. We are looking at what works for us, what doesn't work for us, and letting go of things, people, places, and situations that no longer vibrate or no longer resonate with us as a collective when it comes to business, lover, family, friend. All right. So that is what I see. So we're going to go ahead and pull the Libra card, the moon card for the Libra collective. What's the moon's energy in Aquarius look like for the Libra collective? Now, mind you, the moon is the unconscious, our emotions, right? What is the moon's energy around the Libra collective? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Well, okay then. Something about a house. Maybe you need to take a look, Libra, at the house that Aquarius and Pisces is in. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. So the moon's energy around. Yep, a new start is coming. New moon. There it is. So subconsciously, you may be feeling that there is a new start in this new moon energy. Like I said, you're eclipsing out people, places, and situations in your friendship circle that no longer vibrates with you. All right. So yeah, you got a new beginning coming here, Libra, which is absolutely beautiful in the new moon energy. Now, it doesn't say eclipse, so it may happen after. It may happen during the eclipse, but it's not going to happen. Well, it may happen during the new moon energy, but it's not going to happen during the eclipse. It could happen after the moon rolls into Pisces, because Pisces, like I said, reveals the hidden enemies. Yeah, where you're going to surrender to the divine, right? Because why? Because there is an ending of this very hard cycle. So through the portal from February 17th to March 3rd, I see somebody, it's like they're taking their energetic broom and sweeping away everything that no longer serves them, just sweeping it out the door, just letting it go, like you're cleaning house internally. And this is going to reflect your outer world, because you're going to start seeing the people that you do not resonate with, the people who you may have some sort of a trauma bond or a karmic bond with. Because why? Because it's being reflected back to you. What is tough, like a tough pill to swallow, even though you know it's time to close this cycle out. Breaking them limited belief systems that have kept you frozen and stuck, right? And like triggering you with this fiery explosion is making you recognize what you need to let go of, what you need to end to transform, right? So that is what I see for you, Libra, right? All right, so you're just surrendering to the divine and saying, all right, divine, you're showing me what I need to let go of. Now, You know, I'm ready to let it go. Take an inventory of the people around your life. All right. So what deep patterns or shadows are disrupted by the energy of the eclipse? So we're going to use, this is wisdom of the hidden realm. So this is what you need to know about what is hidden as far as a pattern or a shadow that is disrupting or being disrupted by the eclipse. Alrighty, so what is hidden? For Libra, a hidden pattern or shadow. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. The Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. So a lot of you, I feel like with the Ice Queen coming through here, you need, first of all, to pay attention to your dreams. Okay, see how she's dreaming there? See her? This is the feminine. This is the unconscious. This is that moon's energy. You can see a lot of things in your dreams, maybe communicating with ancestors, but I feel like you're gaining a lot of wisdom, right? A lot of wisdom in your dreams. You could be seeing people in your dreams who you know have some sort of an icy emotion or an icy effect on your heart, on your emotions, and this is a repetitive pattern of how people could be hiding their true feelings from you, right? And then at the bottom of the deck, the word Lord, communication, praise, dishonesty, the lady of the gift, generosity, receiving, withholding. So with the 28th coming through here, that could be significant to you, but I also see a 2. The 17 adds up to an 8. So 2 does represent balance, but it also represents the High Priestess, which represents Pisces, which represents our hidden enemies. 8 represents the connection that we have with these people, right? So this talks about that 10 energy, which this year adds up to a 10. So what is a pattern or shadow that is disrupted by the energy of the eclipse is the iciness of non-action or feeling entitled here, about maybe some sort of dishonesty, or some sort of communication. Maybe somebody is communicating to you. Maybe somebody is being dishonest with you. They could be withholding some sort of information or idea. And look, we have the Altar Priestess, and there's the Pisces, a hidden enemy. You could have a hidden enemy who is trying to control this situation, coming into your dreams, right? So number 28, and it's coming as an ally for you. So this is a good thing. All right. So Libra, the Ice Queen has come to block your movement for your highest good. Let your ideas be preserved until later. You can thaw them out and use them at another time when they will be best served. The realm of the Ice Queen is the place of non-action, and now is the perfect time to take a look at how far you've come and ask yourself for a reclarification of your highest goals. Not all your plans can be accomplished at this moment. In fact, putting them on ice allows for the perfect timing later on. So remember, the eclipse talks about resting, meditation, because whatever you are going to manifest in this portal will be very heavy. So remember that it's time to rest. See how she's resting? It's time to rest. That wisdom is still within you, right? You could be resting and gaining some sort of wisdom about what your next step is or what this idea is. Don't be too hasty in trying to reach your goal. An even better one will present itself if you surrender and spend the winter with the Ice Queen, right? You're being asked to surrender here. Because this is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a new one, Libra. Perhaps, too, you're trying to do too many things at once. This is a good occasion to choose only one thing to focus on and let the Ice Queen put the others in deep freeze until a more appropriate time. She'll let you know when it's time to let them thaw. All right. So this could be a hidden pattern of non-action, of feeling cold when it comes to communication, when it comes to feeling entitled, right? So you need to surrender this, maybe this energy of dishonesty when it comes to how you feel or being able to communicate, right? So that is what I see. So what do you need to surrender and let go of in this solar eclipse? Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. See, it looks like a warrior, right? She's walking with her lion. So you could have Leo in like your North Node or in your 12th house. Something along them lines, or in your 10th house. You could have Leo in your 12th house, your 10th house, or your North Node here, Libra. So you're being asked to surrender to your full power. Surrender low self-esteem. Yes, frozen in being able to express yourself because you have low self-esteem and you feel that it's just better to preserve your words rather than expressing how you feel. All right. So you could also have Leo in your 3rd house. All right. So let's go ahead and pull your card. That card wanted to pop out. Yeah. Surrender your ego, that limited belief. So you see how you have the masculine and feminine on these 2 cards. So your masculine side is your ego and your masculine taking control over the situation. This is the sun, right? Leo rules the sun. So this is the sun illuminating to you on a conscious level what is actually blocking you from communicating something, communicating how you feel. It is your ego. So you're being asked to step into your full power of your feminine side and go ahead and express something. Thaw yourself out, right? And then surrender to the magic of who you are, right? We all have magic in us, even mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with uniqueness and worth the time, worth that comes from just being you. So that talks about, just like the eclipse talks about your inner weirdo, your inner unicorn. All right. Yeah, so somebody has a problem with being authentic when it comes to expression, because the Ice Queen is like a swords energy. The Ice Queen is about expression, being honest about how you feel. So you'd rather just play it small and be in this non-active emotion. But I feel like in your dream state, you already, you do go and meet up with somebody. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So some of you may be becoming humbled. Alrighty, so the next question is, what new path is being revealed? What actions or thoughts can be supportive in bringing the them to light and releasing them. We already talked about that. What actions you need to take is surrender your ego and step into the power of your heart, because Leo also rules the heart space. Alrighty, so what new path is being revealed in this new moon energy for Libras? Oh, I pulled the wrong deck. I went the other deck first. I guess it really doesn't matter, right? What new path is being revealed for Libra in this new moon energy? Yeah, don't text your ex. So, yeah, so you need to you just need to cut off. This talks about your social circle, your family, your friends, your business lover, family, friend, right? So you're realizing the iciness of somebody around you that is an ex who feels entitled. And what you are doing is you're not responding to them. You are not responding to them. Because I feel like this person is tugging on your heartstrings. Breathe. Yeah, you're being asked to breathe it out. Breathing exercises will help to unblock whatever is blocking your heart. Somebody has an icy heart here. I'm a woman on a mission too. So you have a special mission with maybe another person. You have a special mission within your sacral chakra. Yeah, magic. Nothing is impossible. Surprises and gifts. So there's the sun coming through. So you may be surprised at who is actually doing magic on you. Again, surrender to the magic of who you are. So Libra, that could be something that you are doing. Surrendering to your true magic when it comes to your belief system, when it comes to your ego. Because your ego is limiting you, right? So you have a supernatural mind. When you think about what you believe in literally manifests, and you're going to be surprised that you actually have this gift. And this is what part of your mission is, all right? And that is what's warming you up, defrosting you, right? The sun is helping to defrost that. And it's also illuminating. So the divine is intervening here and clearing away any obstacles that is on your path. So you need to trust it and take some sort of a leap of faith, because, you know, the divine is stepping in this situation. A divine, an ancestral being. You could be clearing ancestral patterns, but there's definitely some good news coming. And I feel like this good news is definitely something positive when it comes to what your next step is. All right, that is what I see. So you're getting the next step on your mission, but for you to receive this next step, you need to breathe out this ego, get rid of it, and step into the power of who you are. Because yeah, I'm telling you, you're going to be surprised at this supernatural gift that you have. But your ego is limiting it. So this talks about a shocking event. We have a woman on a mission too. We got a man holding the magic in his hands. So it's definitely about balancing your masculine and feminine energies and defrosting this idea, right? Alrighty. My videos are popping up that I did this morning. That's what I had to swipe away. Alright. Oh yeah, look. Transmutation. A spirit of alchemy. Manifest skill in transmutation. So you definitely have a special skill when it comes to your mind. So you were able to transmute. See how she's got that around her solar plexus? That's that solar eclipse, your willpower, your strength. You have the willpower to transmute. You need to step into that power. Yeah. And you may be seeing that sign, right? I have this capability. See, we got another female coming through here. So the feminine aspect, which is the moon, right? Surrender to the moon. Surrender to the fact that you have this skill, right? So that's what you're recognizing is your next step. Your next step is that you are on a specific mission. And that you have to let these trauma bond individuals go. Don't text them, because if they are reaching out, they have this energy of entitlement. And you have the power to transmute that energy. And open your hearts. Step into the power of your heart. This person is not a loyal individual. They're very dishonest and they feel entitled to something. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and cut this deck for Libras. So spirit of the fly, decay, rot, and stagnation. Yeah, so this person could have been doing some sort of magic and sending some sort of a monitor spirit your way to stagnate you, to block your power. Breathe. Yeah, spirit of the fae, mischief, play, and fantasy. Just to be mischievous. They could ascend, working with the water elements here. Trying to block your power source. Trying to block your mission. Trying to, you know what attracts flies? Poo, right? I'm a woman on a mission. Oh my gosh, what did I say? Depression, illness, melancholy. This person has been traveling, astral traveling, spiritually traveling your way, causing illusions, making you feel depressed, making you feel tired, not active. They've been spiritually watching you, following you. It's like they're throwing a rock, hiding a hand, trying to keep you frozen and stuck. Yeah, eyes revealing. Wow. Yeah, this was somebody who was not loyal. But this portal, right? This portal is showing you, right? Your next step. So the crows. So you need to remain calm and relaxed. Get the rest that you need. Because you're being... everything that you have been through has set you up, right? See, there's that mirroring energy. So things are about to take off for you. So definitely somebody was on a mission to attach something to you. They were trying to torment you. Why? Because they felt entitled, and that was their mission, was to play in your energy, to send these monitor spirits your way, to keep you in your head, to keep you in your ego. This is somebody who was very egotistical, very icy, very entitled, using a lot of word magic on you, right? Trying to block your gift. This person could have even had an altar that they were using to try to control this situation. Doing rituals. But this is good because you transmuted this, is what I feel. This was an ex, Libra, an ex who did this to you. Trying to block the power of your mind, because this person knows that you have a very gifted mind, a very supernatural mind, and they were trying to block your mind because they know that, right? They wanted, and now this eclipse is warming it up. Why? Because the divine is stepping in and clearing it out. And you need to trust the process. Yeah, they were doing rituals. Right there, another card of rituals. Good news is coming your way, though, is what I feel. They wanted you to stay in this mental illness. They wanted you to stay trapped in this shitty thought process. Alrighty, so we're going to pull one more card to get some more information about your new path is being revealed. So what is being revealed to you is the person who did this. A hidden enemy, Libra. A hidden enemy who could be a female, who is an ex, who tried to attach a demon to your crown chakra, to your ego. Using the power of elementals, marine spirits, watching you, monitor spirits. This was somebody who was being dishonest with you. All right, please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Can we have a little bit more information for the Libra collective when it talks about a new path being revealed? Don't text your ex, spirit of the fly. Yep. They took it to the extreme here. Causing you extreme anxiety, extreme depression. Yeah. So the Nine of Wands in reverse talks about the extremes, like extreme anxiety, extreme depression, trying to freeze you, right? Breathe, spirit of the Fae. Yep, keep you out of balance. Trying to keep you out of balance, using that fire magic. Because why? Because they did not want you to restore yourself and find that balance in stepping into the power of your heart. So what were they trying to do? Is they were trying to steal your power, your willpower. I'm on a mission. I'm a woman on a mission to demonic spirit. Yep, to keep you frozen. To keep you searching. This person was trying to steal your soul. And this was a female who wanted to keep you in fear, keep you in anxiety. But I feel like you're going to find out who this hidden enemy was. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you already transmuted that energy. This person was trying to attack your solar plexus. Yep. Low self-esteem. Make you feel not worthy. And they took it to the extreme here. Extreme anxiety. Extreme mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health. Extreme anxiety. Not feeling worthy. Low self-esteem. Low self-respect. Low self-worth. Trying to steal your power. To restrain you. To keep you in that corner. Look at that line. He is not happy. Yep. And they were obsessed with doing this. But this is you breaking them chains by transmuting this energy. They studied you. They were around you as a hidden enemy, just learning you, studying you. Yowza, Libra. They were really like going the distance here. We have Virgo, We have Sagittarius that could have been doing this. Strong Virgo and Sagittarius, Capricorn. And I feel like last September, when we had that lunar eclipse in Virgo, you transmuted it. And now you've been on ice. Like any ideas, you've just been keeping them in your head. Because you realized who the hidden enemy was. And because the Hermit showed up in the upright, that sun is defrosting your soul. And the light is illuminating the way. Because you're an old soul. You have a special mission here on earth. And restoring your inner power. Yeah, bringing back in that balance. I see 999. So you could be seeing 999 as well. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Give me a final message for the Libra Collective. Well, already over the time that I wanted to do this. Yeah, this person did it because they were bored. They thought that they were going to teach you some sort of a lesson. This whole ducks in reverse. Yeah, they were trying to restrict your mind. Look, the chain around your mind. Because you have a supernatural, magical thought process. And they wanted you to keep manifesting out of fear. But rest will help you. Rest in peace will help you to tap back into your Holy Spirit. You are a divine being. Holy Spirit, right? They were shaming you, pointing the fingers at you, trying to humiliate you. And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you are very aware of them trying to limit your imagination. So you have some divine helpers coming in here who is going to teach these people a lesson. This is a 4 energy. 144. You have a special mission. You are chosen, Libra. You are a chosen one. 144. And the divine is intervening and showing you the truth of who these people are. Strong Virgo, strong Sagittarius. 2 people using magic. Tedium, disappointment, emptiness, and frustration trying to frustrate you. Life is relatively stable and calm now. And yes, you've achieved a certain degree of predictability and comfort on a day-to-day basis. However, something is lacking in the way of fulfillment. Your spiritual teachers gather in response to this emptiness. They're gently reminding you that there's more to your life and that you're presently expressing, right? And are calling on you to remember your soul's commitment. Yeah, 144. You are being called to remember your purpose, to your soul's commitment. And purpose, contribution to your fellow human beings. What did I say about Aquarius and your humanitarian? Elevating the humans. They confirm what you already know in your heart. Focusing on your interests alone will not fill your void. Trust these beautiful guides as they lovingly urge you to open your heart and share your time and gifts with others, stepping into your full power with the Leo energy, opening your heart by surrendering these limited belief system that has kept you in this anxiety, who has caused you to be out of balance, who's causing you to constantly search. But these people wanted you to stay froze. They did not want you to activate the power of your thoughts, the power of your mind, because you have a magical mind. They wanted you to believe that nothing was possible when your mind believes that you are a limitless being. Though they wisely counsel you, as the restlessness, emptiness, and boredom you feel isn't the result of something missing in your life or something you've yet to attain, but rather it's the reaction of unexpressed talent, creativity, and love in your heart, things your soul longs to give. Your spirit teachers invite you to take advantage of your present peace and certainty and use your good fortune to involve yourself with those who are still struggling. For example, take a friend to lunch, help an elderly neighbor, volunteer at a literacy support organization, or spend more time with lonely relatives. Your spirit teacher's message: give more and your emptiness will subside. All right, thank you for watching, Libras.